Okay, so welcome back to the Monocorn channel. This is for group 2, the Teapot deck group. It's really weird to say, but anyways, moving on. So I am going to, like I did for the previous group, lay out all the cards in 2 rows, and then I'm going to look over them, kind of like a map, and then see what exactly is going on. So once again, the top row represents the other person, the bottom row represents yourself. So let me just see here what is happening. Wow, okay. So what I'm seeing here immediately, this person, the priest card. So this person is a very pious person. Pious not in terms of like, oh, they are necessarily a priest, but they definitely control themselves. Not to say that they're extremely controlling or anything like that, but they are self-disciplined and they definitely watch their actions. There is definitely a pious energy about them that involves lots of just controlling themselves, self-discipline, and there's someone who definitely commands a lot of respect. I'm getting maybe like Virgo, strong Virgo energy, similar to Virgo in energy. And here we have the exchanging gifts card. So they see something about you that they see as, this is a good card. This says that they see balance. Like you are like the yin to their yang or the yang to their yin. Like they see a definite balance in you, and they see that you could be the one, maybe even. There's just, I'm getting a lot of, there's a lot going on, but it's positive, very highly, just very like a positive energy. They see that you could possibly be the one, you're balanced, and they see you literally like you could possibly be their other half. Here we have the Knight of Air card. So things are moving really fast, but you, like with all fast moving things, you gotta weigh your options. You have to think, be open-minded, but definitely try to be rational. That's another characteristic of this other person. They are very rational, very almost like heroic. Like they know what they want, and they're the type to not necessarily aggressively charge after it, but build slowly. They're honorable. This is a knight card. Decisive. They move towards their goals, but it's a very steady sort of energy. It's not super fast moving. It's not super aggressive. It's not. It's like air. It's just very gradual, and yeah, it gets them usually to where they are needing to go. Ooh, okay. So for you, we have. This is not necessarily, keep in mind that it's not necessarily feminine or masculine. However, this is some feminine energy. And once again, when it comes to masculine and feminine, I'm not talking about gender roles. What I am talking about is if masculine is yang and feminine is yin, I mean, there are cases when even like the female is more yang and the male is more yin, which is more like soft and receptive, intuitive. And the woman is more of the sort of yang, like go, 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 kind of dominant even. But in this case, you, whether you're male or female, are the feminine. And you're not just the feminine energy of this partnership or this relationship or this whatever it may be. You embody the feminine to the point where you've got, literally you have goddess energy going on. Like, you are in tune with your senses, you're intuitive, you basically, you get it. Like, even if you're a male or a female, doesn't matter what gender you are, you're in tune with your senses and you know how to work that to your advantage and to be balanced, which is key. Here we have the Treasure Island card. So what I'm seeing here is that you see this other person, this self-disciplined, pious, very self-controlled, self-contained person who builds steadily towards their goals. You see them as a treasure. They see you, I see here, as someone who can balance them out, a potential life partner, someone who can literally be their other half, like the one. I'm picking that up. And you see them as a treasure. You see, like, wow, like, I've hit gold, basically. I've hit the jackpot. Like, you definitely see that. But here, there's also a turtle. So you're definitely cautious with good reason, because, you know, keep in mind that these readings are not stagnant. I mean, you have free will to change your destiny, and depending on how you respond to certain things and depending on your actions, anything can change. But as of now, I'm seeing that there's a lot of good chemistry when it comes to not just physical but emotional, and that's very important in a relationship. So he sees balance in you. Like, he or she, sees balance in you. They see that you could potentially be their other half, and you see that you have literally, you think, wow, this person is it. You've hit a treasure. You found a treasure. So, Page of Water. Okay, so intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. So yeah, I mean, here once again a card that literally says that a relationship is entering a new phase, new heights, heightened psychic abilities. So if you are naturally an intuitive, receptive, sensitive, once again, like feminine goddess energy, you could be male and have that energy, and it can be very strong, very beautiful. But if you have that energy, this card is telling me that that energy is being heightened by the presence of this person. When this person entered your life, you immediately felt a jolt of just intuitive energy. Like, your intuitive energy, your senses are heightened, more sensitive to whatever is going around you, more receptive, more intuitive, more emotionally in tune. So let me just get some charms once again, like I did for the previous group. I'm going to shuffle some charms, and I'm going to see what more might be going on. Okay, so here I'm immediately seeing vulnerability. So whether it be you or that person, you're feeling very vulnerable. You're open with each other, and you want to be open with each other. Like, you don't necessarily feel like, if in the past you've ever felt like, oh, I'm scared, I want to like hold back a little, you don't feel that with this. You feel like you can be open and vulnerable with this person, and that's amazing. We have, so there may be some Pisces energy. We have a fish here, so either you or that person, you have the Pisces sort of like, once again, tying into like the intuitive, sensitive, like water sign energy. Very intuitive. So it's either you or that person. You are intuitive. You know that this is potentially like a love relationship, a almost like you're fated to be together. There's a yes. So angel wings, we have like a higher power, like a sense of maybe fate or destiny. Like this is meant to be. You feel like you could maybe even potentially start a family together. You can really build a lot with this person, build a life. Like maybe there's even a sense of like you manifesting, like here's a genie lamp, like you manifesting, or that person even feels like they're manifesting their greatest dreams from meeting you. Once again, yeah, starfish, there's subconscious, intuitive energy coming to the surface, washing up to the surface. But at the same time, so we have the mask here. That is maybe a sign that you still feel a little bit of fear. And that's understandable because there's a lot of emotions going on right now. Deep emotions, like you're feeling a lot, obviously, but I think it's still wise to think rationally, slow down, weigh your weigh your logic against all these emotions, these extremely deep, like amazing, exciting emotions that are going on right now. Just be cautious at the same time, because I mean, that's common sense, obviously, but at the same time, I mean, that never hurts. Just to keep your mind level. But that being said, there's a lot of emotional, almost like soulmate energy. Like I'm even getting like maybe past life energy. Like maybe you were lovers in a past life, or something is reoccurring and it feels like fate. And that's why there's all this intuitive, emotional, just rush of just senses. Like you know that whatever experience you had with this person, possibly in your past life, is destiny. And the outcome is obviously not written in stone. Like we all have free will, but as of right now, it feels like destiny, and it really feels like this person could maybe even be the love of your life. Wow, okay. So that is it for the Teapot group. Wow, it's a lot of emotion, a lot of things going on, but just make sure that doesn't overwhelm you. Definitely let yourself feel, but you still have to keep your mind level. So, always keep that rational part of yourself to kind of balance out that extremely emotional, like just excited, almost just dopamine, like just excitement, love, like you're like in the cloud, like your head is in the clouds right now. You're on cloud 9. But just keep your wits about you. Stay level-headed. Stay grounded. Okay, so that's it, group 2. So for the last group 3, last but not least, the sculpture group here, we have the sculpture group. Just click on the third link in the description box to get your reading. And as for group 2, I will see you next time. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever your heart desires. And I will see you next time.